Are we live?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hit the right
Hey,
button.
I can see this now. The sun's not right in my eyeballs.
Are we live now?
Nope.
Nope. What did I do wrong?
We're still waiting for Raney Ridge.
It says end, so it says we're live. Okay, we're live.
There we are.
Everybody got to see me scratch my mouth.
Better than other things.
No, you was picking your nose.
I was picking my nose. Hey, y'all.
Hi, party people.
Here is our special mystery guest. Dale and Nana with 9 acres.
Dale's the special part of it.
Special
I thought
ed.
I was special ed. Right, we're both special ed.
We took the short bus here.
Yeah, I drove.
Hey,
We got here backwards. We are in Pittsburgh, Kansas. With
Always in front of me.
no, we're in Pittsburgh.
Now we're in
I got
Pittsburgh.
lost.
good thing you weren't driving.
Yeah,
No
if
kidding.
she was
He didn't let me
driving, we
drive.
would be no telling where. We'd be over in Columbus or somewhere.
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
And
Might
we
be
wind
down
up
in
in
Texas. Who knows?
yeah, exactly.
I like road trip every now and then.
She figured out a way to get us to Alaska.
No, it's too cold up there.
And I'm not a cold person. I know.
Oh yeah, and we got the jar behind me.
Yes.
How's everybody
I
doing
finally got
tonight?
to give her a big old hug.
So I've got the phone back a little ways, so I'm not able to see the comments. So they'll do the comments and shout outs to everybody. But I'm going to say hi to everybody that's in here and hi to everybody that's not in here yet.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes, Lauren says the whole gang is here. Let's all share Raney Ridge out and help them hit their 1,000.
That's
Yay!
right. Yay.
And we need watch hours too.
Yes.
Well, Jared made playlists finally. Yay!
Yeah, I figured out how to do playlists. Well, I knew how to do the playlist, and I was going to separate everything out anyway. I just haven't gotten off my duff to do it. But I
Gail
didn't
talked
know.
him into it the other night.
Yes, and I did not know about doing the all playlist and
Yep.
throwing everything in there, which I'm working on that. I've got pretty much everything in there now, so go watch it. Please.
That's right.
I'm not telling you what to do. You are free to do what you want to do.
Isn't that your job to tell people what to do?
They're not my cops or firefighters or
They're,
medics. so-
they're not that people.
Yeah, they're my people, but not that people.
Well, I'm going to let the girls keep up with the chat.
Oh,
You
you
ladies just have to tell us who's here.
Okay, well,
What
I will
they're
start
saying.
at the beginning. First in was Lone Cross.
Scotty.
Scotty.
Howdy,
And
howdy,
9
Scotty.
acres was next.
I was the second person in.
Who's
Hi,
that
Nana.
Who's that Nana person?
Yeah.
And then there's Tiffany, Canadian Family Life.
Hi,
Hi,
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Then Jovita,
Hi, Obita.
the jar.
the jar.
The jar.
Yeah, we'll skip the jar. We can get the lid off of that one.
Lauren and Joel making it home.
Hi, Lauren. Hi, Joel.
Hey guys, how are y'all?
9 Acre Family Farms is in here.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
And they're in here and they're here.
Whoa, that's like
Did we get
What
started?
is that?
Lone Cross,
Totally
hashtag
tubular, dude.
MTP?
Yep,
What?
I'm forgetting.
mind blowing.
mind.
Hey,
blow.
Raney Ridge is in here.
Hey, Raney Ridge.
We're in our own live. That is
Right.
That's
We
cool.
made it.
Hey, James Hall is here.
What's
awesome.
up,
Hey,
James?
There's big family expedition. Howdy,
Yep.
guys.
How's it
Good.
going?
Dylan
family.
Farms is here. He says,
Hi.
howdy, y'all.
Cool, cool.
Hi, Johnny.
And my sister, Evelyn Newman.
Hi, Evelyn.
How you doing?
Rebecca Touched by Yarn.
Howdy, Rebecca. How are you?
Hey, there's Heartland Headquarters with Dink and Tank.
Hey, how
Tamara,
you guys
what's up?
doing?
And I made it to the bottom.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! Whoop, whoop. I mean, we got in
Everybody
here.
saying hi to everybody. Yeah, stay safe, everyone. I was watching.
Hit that thumbs up, y'all.
Yeah, thumbs up, share it out.
I was watching the weatherman on the way over here, and he looks like it's going to be hitting this place around 10 or 11.
Mhm.
So
We got a little while.
we do have a little while. We
Yeah,
have
it's
a few
kinda-
hours.
I know back home it was getting kind of sketchy back. It get kind of sketchy looking for a little bit, then it clear up. Then it gets sketchy looking. It's like I don't know
Yeah.
what we're gonna do.
It's nice right now. It's
Yeah.
not bad.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's not like hot enough for it to be super severe, but maybe. I mean, I'm not a weatherman.
I'm showing
Neither
80,
are the ones on TV.
83
Exactly.
degrees, and so we'll see.
James Hall says, where are y'all at?
We are in Pittsburgh,
We
Kansas.
just drove around, found this pretty little park, and
Found these
Hey.
two sketchy looking people just kind of hanging out.
That's right.
Yeah, they just come up and say, hey, you want to be on YouTube?
Hey,
Or said, sure.
If you have Little Debbie snacks,
That's what I was gonna bring it. I forgot.
I
You
mean,
can
I'll
post
get in
them
the vehicle with it.
anything.
I had an oatmeal cream pie. It worked.
It works. I'd do anything for it. That and fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Oh,
It was the fried chicken.
and the German mashed or potato
German
salad.
potato salad.
So
Coleslaw.
I had creamy coleslaw.
we came up and we kind of met with them a little bit and figured it's like, hey, we'll just meet halfway. And we went to Chicken Annie's, had some fried chicken.
Those who know fried chicken know Chicken Annie's. Those who go to Chicken Mary's don't associate with those from Chicken Annie's. Chicken Annie's or Chicken Mary's. Chicken Annie's guy.
I just like fried chicken.
Oh, James Hall says, okay, well, I got my alerts on in Girard, Kansas.
Okay.
Woo!
Dyer Family Farms here.
Hey,
Hey,
Jack
guys.
and Dina.
And they said, I'm a redneck weatherman.
What time's the storm coming?
Right. And is it going to be bad?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen his shorts with Redneck
Yes.
Weatherman?
Yes.
I love them.
I try to catch them every morning.
Yes, I do.
He's
I love them.
more accurate than our normal local weatherman.
Hey, don't you be talking about Doug
Don't you be
Ed.
talking about Doug.
Okay, sorry, let me rephrase this because we can't quite pick up channel 7 where we are, so we're stuck with channel 16.
I cannot think of his name.
Good kid, but my
It's like
phone's
the
usually
age
more
of-
accurate.
Yeah, Jesse here.
Yeah, she's hiding.
Oh, Tamara said she's been to this park many times. Used to live in Pittsburgh.
Oh, awesome.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yep, and there was some squirrels running around.
Hey,
I kept pointing them out.
You know-
Look, the
you know
squirrel.
how I told him where to turn? Go to the tree with the squirrel in it.
Yep, there he is over there.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
There's one. There was a couple over there too.
You know, we could have,
There's another
if
one.
I brought 22, we could have fried squirrel.
We could have fried squirrel.
Yeah.
Tina makes a mean squirrel and dumplings.
Really?
Yes.
Good.
I've never had squirrel.
Me
You I never did until I moved down there.
Me
He
and my-
hadn't met He hadn't met real rednecks
And-
until he
and I'll-
met
and I'll-
us.
Go ahead and tell everybody my first squirrel hunting story. So I didn't have a 22 with me, so I took my shot with birdshot. And
I can tell where this is gonna go.
so I went out and hey, I was doing good. I mean, it was like point and click. I brought home a whole mess of squirrels. We was eating good that night. And then my mother-in-law and everybody started giving me dirty looks because it was like we were sitting around eating watermelon. I was
Spitting the
Spitting
pellets
the
out.
pellets.
Pellets out.
so
And yes, Cameron, the little kitty rides are just over here to our right.
Yep.
So I learned a lesson. Take the 22 next time. And however, it wasn't as bad as our ex-brother-in-law who decided to take his 17 out, and it would
Wasn't much left.
unalive it and clean it, cook it, and everything all in one pull.
Eviscerate it and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
James is asking. He says he makes good fried chicken. What kind of little Debbie's? So Miss Deborah makes everything good. It doesn't matter. Cosmic brownies.
So you'd love the store that's
Anything
what
and
is it,
everything.
about 40 miles south of us?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Where's
Hey.
the Little Debbie
Christine Miss
store.
Gillum Farms is here.
Hi,
Hey,
Christine.
how
Hi,
you
sister.
doing?
Did you guys say hi to Jovita?
Yes,
Yes.
we did.
Oh, Jovita.
But hello again, dear. Okay. My oldest was born at Mount Carmel Hospital. I'm not sure if that's the name now. So much has changed.
It's called Via Christi now.
There's Jennifer Ocean Homestead.
Hi,
Howdy,
Jennifer.
Yeah, it still has a train track going around the park too.
Yeah. we were gonna tie up the jar and tie her to the tracks and then make a film. You know.
But those little short legs, she's got really short legs, and she can move quick when she wants to.
That's right. We couldn't catch her.
Yeah. She was gone. It took her a while to get her nailed down and so we can get her.
She had to take her flip flops off and run
Yeah.
barefoot. I would.
I still haven't put it back on either.
Run clear out of my flip flops.
Is she still hiding behind me?
She is.
She is.
Okay. she sounds like a 6-year-old.
You're not.
She's
She
vertically
does.
challenged.
about as tall as a 6-year-old.
I'm average height.
For a midget.
For the 6-year-old.
Okay, Arlene just popped in.
Hi, Arlene.
Hello, how are you?
RW Farmstead, Tony Walsh.
Hi, Tony.
Howdy, howdy.
Farm Truck Fridays.
And for those of you just joining us, we are not on the
We're
ridge.
off the ridge today.
This is flatland area up
Flatland.
here. And we have two very special guests with us, Dale and Nana.
I'm
And then we have
Dial
Jesse.
I'm Nana.
And the jar,
and Jesse the Jar.
I'm the
jar.
jar.
the channel that can't be found.
You have to put it in. You can't put it in the
Gail
jar.
Southern Living just got in here.
Hey, Gail.
She had to make herself a moderator on her channel just so she can share her own link out.
I was going to say, where are you at in there? I'll share it out. There
Our
you are.
shameless plug.
Lupita says, press the thumbs up, you all.
Shameless
Yes.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Whoa, you made it.
What I did? Oh, cool.
Oh,
I never
wow.
could get it
That's
to do it
cool.
at home.
Let's do it again.
Oh, no way.
Now it's a thumbs up.
What's the other
Let's
one?
do
Was it
heart.
like this?
Oh,
Wait,
no,
I
who
saw
got
it
to do
too.
it?
What else is there? You did the heart. I don't know if I can.
You got to probably be closer, maybe.
That's as far as I can go.
I don't know. It's not
It's not
picking
gonna
that
go.
one up.
You're not very loving.
I'm full of love.
Big family expedition. Did we already say hi to them? I don't think so.
Oh, it's not doing it for me. Ooh.
Come
Come on.
Maybe. I don't
you
know.
can do it. You can do it.
Now, when I wanted to do something, it's not going to cooperate.
It's like too many fingers here going on.
It's confused.
There's only one other hand gesture I know, and I can't. I want.
We're not doing that
We're
one.
not doing that.
I wonder what it would do.
I don't know.
It just goes black and goes away.
My phone starts smoking.
Unacceptable.
Everyone here has an Apple.
Yep,
We're all
we all
smart.
Woohoo! Team Apple.
Yes.
That's right. Team iPhone all the way.
Mm-hmm. It just works easier
Most
that way.
likely, James.
Do what?
It's so confused.
It is confused.
James says this is family friendly.
We are family friendly. On
Jennifer
camera.
Ocean's
On
a powerful
camera.
person, too.
There's Gail.
Gail says, I
Mhm.
found you, Jesse.
Yeah. But I'm hiding in the back.
No, she found your channel.
Even Jack's Go Apple.
Yes.
Yay! Sitting there reading, I'm
Somebody's
getting
hollering for
I know,
Nana.
I hear Nana. I'm like, what?
Someone's hearing Nana. I'm hearing Nana.
My grandbaby needs me. Here comes Nana to the rescue.
Here she comes to save the day. Now she said, Papa.
Uh-oh.
What? I'm not.
Child is aggressive.
I don't even see.
Papa be off to the rescue.
It's
Uh-huh.
on the floor at the.
All of a sudden you see Dale and Annie just...
Oh,
Yep.
now I see it now.
My alert from the blood sugar staying up on my phone. Hope the alarm's not carrying through over the sound because
no
it gets
kidding.
loud.
Oh no.
Do you need to eat some more?
Nah, I'll live.
You better.
I hope so.
Well, it's not showing up on here.
No, we're not.
Of course, we
seeing
can't hear anything.
Yeah. I heard the dee-dee-dee-doo
it.
earlier.
Oh,
Okay, we're good.
we're good.
Yay! If you see me just slowly start tipping over, just ignore it.
Just throw a pillow under your head.
Yeah.
Grab the bag and throw it down for him to have a pillow.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, Christine, Lauren saying, I hope the sugar wasn't too mean to Christine for
After
her
the
birthday
birthday
cake.
Yeah, but I'm tired of having birthdays.
James says, I'm hearing y'all in one ear
And Tina's
and
puppies
Tina
in the
and
other.
the puppies in the other ear.
What a combination.
Yeah, if anybody wants a puppy, red bone coonhounds,
We're down to 3,
they'll be ready in a few weeks.
possibly. Maybe 4.
I've
Say,
got
woo, 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 woo.
5
no,
male or
that's
4
not
males
cute.
and 1 female. I almost added an extra puppy. I was going to say
Don't
5
add
males
any
and
more.
1 female. But
Do not be at
We
There's
could
only
have got rid
5
of one
total.
today if we would have
4
drove to
boys and
Canada.
a girl.
drove to Canada. Hey,
What?
I
there
told
you
him, I said,
go.
where you at? We're up for a road trip. And
Have you asked one of them yet? What are you doing that for? And it says, that's what we're supposed to do when we find what we've been tracking.
Yeah, Tiffany.
I want
See,
a puppy,
she'd
but I
take
live
one
too
too,
far
but-
away.
What if we meet halfway?
Road trip.
Well, I mean, there are people that will deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Or my buddy raises French bulldogs and he flies them all over.
He does.
You just take them to the airport and
I
fly
got,
to the next place.
I got, or
Where did he get his stud from? There's
His,
another
his
country.
original stud come
Hungary?
from Hungary.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I
He's serious about it.
got her Southwest City Police Chief going because he was our K9 officer for the sheriff's office for many years, and he does Belgian Malinois. And I posted on Facebook one time. I was like, you know what? I wonder what it'd be like taking my red bone female and a Belgian Malinois male, and then have puppies. And boy, he got all kinds.
He did.
Lauren says, I'm so tempted to get one of your red bones.
I will deliver.
See that one? That's not that far south
Yeah.
of us. We could drive that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm hearing that it is Ronald's birthday. Hello.
It's Ronald.
Happy birthday, Ronald.
Rebecca's
Happy birthday.
brother's
Hey,
birthday.
happy birthday! Yay!
I would say we would sing, but you've not heard me sing.
We would clear. I would clear out the park.
Everybody would leave the park.
The cops would show up for some kind of noise
I think
ordinance
the jar. I
violation.
think we upset the jar. I think she's getting ready to leave.
Uh-oh.
She
You
got no
guys are
keys.
walking home.
And here I wore my flip flops.
I mean,
I got my Hey Dudes on.
she had to get a run and jump to get up in that truck.
Hey, she's happy I finally put
And
running
that's a
boards
low
on it.
rider.
Lauren
Low
says, our Bernese
rider.
mountain dog breeder is in Switzerland. Our boys flew here first class.
Oh, wow.
And now she's calling me.
Cool.
Why is she calling you?
Oh,
Where is it?
It's in the pull out in the dash that pulls straight out
In the
underneath the
little
radio.
thing under the radio in the dash.
uh-oh. Super top
Found
secret
it.
stuff.
It's my stash drawer.
We don't want to talk about a stash downtown. The Popo drove by a while ago.
Uh-huh.
I got nervous.
This was Little Debbie's stash, so
Little Debbie's.
which is my last one I need to restock. It's the only place in
You
the
have a
truck that
special drawer for that?
Well, you might need it.
it's the only place in the truck where even during the summertime it doesn't get too awful bad.
It doesn't get too hot.
Cool.
Yeah, as long as I don't put chocolate in there, that does not hold
Chocolate in the heat.
You know,
doesn't
I
work
need
well.
I need one of those for
It's
my
like
car
soup.
chapstick.
Up. Yeah,
Her car chapstick, her house chapstick, her
No,
truck
no.
Purse
chapstick,
chapstick. You've
It's
got
her
to
purse
have
chapstick,
It's not a house
the
chapstick.
washing
I have
machine chapstick, the dryer
It doesn't go
chapstick.
well in the dryer.
the
Yeah,
closet
that's bad.
chapstick, the
one. I've lost a lot
In
to
there.
the dryer.
shoebox chapstick, the
That's right.
You guys got any kittens? Gail
Yes.
Southern Living is looking for kittens.
we have
Got
two
two.
kittens that
Got
need
two.
homes.
She says she's looking for a kitten. Everyone is giving me the runaround.
We got a black one and what started out as white, now it's kind of getting
It's a gray tabby. Really cute.
I don't know which one's a boy or girl yet though.
I think the gray tabby is a boy, and I think the black one's a girl.
We'll bring them both and then
You can have
Just
both
keep
of them.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Being cage freeze in here.
Hey.
Yay, howdy.
Hey, Kevin, what's going on?
Ignore me while I'm scarfing down a Little Debbie.
They don't melt.
Well, yeah, I was going to say. I remember one time, this has been years back. I know I look like that now, but I'm not that way anymore. But several years ago, I went in a store, a big box store, and they had brownies, Miss Deborah's brownies on sale. And I bought a box. Well, I didn't buy a box. I put a box in the cart. And I opened said box, and I had a brownie. And when I got up there to check out, I just gave the empty box to the lady and said, I need to pay for this. I ate the whole box before I got out of the store. That might be why I'm the way I am now.
I want them to have a good home.
That's
That's
a
what
good
I said.
price.
Dale was talking, but I'm like,
That's a good price.
What's that?
Can't beat
How
that
much
price.
for the puppies? It was like,
Well, if it's somebody that we kind of know and we know they're going to go to a good home, they're going to be free. If it's like to the point where we're posting them on Facebook for a new home, we're going to do $100 rehome fee because I do not want them, because especially where we're at down there, there's too many chances of somebody getting them and they wind up being a bait dog, because we do have the underground, they do stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, not putting the babies through it.
That's right. David and Tamara, everybody in Oklahoma and Kansas,
Keep
stay
your eye to the
safe.
sky
Keep your eye
tonight.
to the sky from what they're saying.
Yeah.
Right,
Lauren would
be
love
weather
one to hunt.
aware.
It's yours, male or female.
Who's that?
Lauren and Joel.
So
Oh.
they want a puppy now?
They said they want one.
Corwin and Ruella, Kansas. There's one on the a tornado on the
Didn't
ground.
you say that Lauren and Joel wanted some walnut wood too?
We told them we'd go down and have lunch with them too.
So we'll do a double there. We'll get some walnuts scrounged up and wood and a puppy.
Let's have a cup of coffees in the house.
Tiffany just
Hey,
wants
how
a
you guys
cuddle
doing? Glad you're here. Glad you're here.
A cuddle buddy.
buddy. A cuddle buddy.
Hey, red bones make good cuddle buddies,
We do.
Kevin at Camping Cage Free,
although they are bed
We have-
hogs.
full-blood red bone puppies. However, they're not papered. Mama was papered. The dad is
Rescue.
we rescued him, and so we have puppies with no papers, but they are full-blood and they're cute as could be. And if it goes to a good home, they're free.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't care about papers,
They all love just the same.
That's
Now,
right.
if you do think you may want to try to hunt them, there is an X-Breed category if you want to go that route. I don't remember the particulars on that, but there is a possibility that you can do and take them to UKC and AKC hunts.
Yep.
You just got to do it in a roundabout way, and they won't be registered as red bones. They'll do like what's called an X-Breed.
that used to be my day. That was my deal back in my day, was I was a big coon hunter and stuff like that. So I know a little bit about that crossbred world and all that kind of stuff, but
Yep.
they're I don't know. It's so hard to find somewhere to hunt anymore.
It is.
You know.
Exactly. Dogs can't read papers anyway, and they
That's
pee on
right.
them.
Exactly.
Or they're like us, and we just lose them, and it's like, where did we put those?
Yeah,
20
I've
years
got
later,
the,
we may find them.
Everyone's
I was
saying
gonna
that.
say I've got the papers at the
not
house. With
important.
the
Dogs
female.
can't read.
That's what I used to tell. I used to tell some people,
Hey, Tilted K's in here.
Hey,
"Hey,
guys,
Eric
how
and
you guys
Missy,
doing?
what's up?"
Glad you're here.
I used to tell people all the time about that with the whole posted signs on their fences and everything. I'm like, if that dog could read, you'd put that posted sign on the bottom wire, not the top wire.
That's
You know.
Yep.
Whistletop Homestead.
What's
I know.
up?
I know there's some states that
I'm pretty sure that's whistle stop.
It is.
Okay, what you said?
She said whistle top.
Oh,
Tina don't listen.
technicalities. Come
Okay.
on.
See. You can
Reading
say
is hard.
whistle top or whistle stop.
That is true.
Reading is hard.
It is for Nana.
It is.
Me too.
It is for
With
me
my
depending
smart
on what
eyes on.
glasses I have on. I've got my normal everyday glasses, and then I've got my I can't see. I have to read my computer or a book
I
glasses.
know now why my
Yeah.
dad held the newspaper like this.
No kidding.
I'd be better off to read that clear up there on that screen that's tiny
Yeah,
than to read it right here. I can't do that.
yeah,
Not
that's
me.
where I'm at too. Yeah, I can almost make it. I can tell there's words there, and kind of I can see the icons enough to kind of see the channels that are watching, but I can't quite make out the words. If it was up close, I'd be blind.
Yeah.
Of course, I see you on your screen. You got everything big.
Yeah, people make fun of me all the time. Who was it just the other day? They were like, man, I could read your text messages from clear across 25-foot room.
Yeah. It's true.
I'm like, well, I don't have to go find my smart eyes that way.
It's true.
I just lay mine down and then I can't see where I'm going when I get up to walk anywhere.
My problem are I just have the cheaters, the reading glasses. And if I look up, I may fall over because I get dizzy,
That's
But-
why I keep my reading glasses that I use at work too, because I got a pair for work and then I got a pair at the house, but I always put them down my nose. So I
Yeah,
can
so
kinda-
you look over the
The
top of them.
grandpa look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the bad thing is at work, I pretty much got to keep them up because I've got screens. I got row screens up top. I got 3 along the top, and I got 3 along the bottom. So if I do that, I'm really cranking my neck back and forth trying to read. So I just
Yeah.
got to keep them up on my face. And then when I turn my head to look at somebody, I got to go.
Exactly.
Not
I
to
can see
mention,
the
he
face.
has 5 computer monitors to look at, and I can barely
6.
concentrate on one.
I just said I
6?
got 3 across the top. Well, one's a TV, but that don't count. So I've got 3 across the top. We keep news and weather on at work, so we know what's going on.
Yeah, right. They're watching Days of Our Lives. Judge Judy.
As the
That'd be
world
better.
turns.
As the world turns.
What's that hospital? General Hospital. Hey, squirrel.
Squirrel.
We've been watching him. He was over here earlier.
He's a nice one too. We can get a good
Nice
meal
little
out of
red
that
one.
one.
Squirreling around.
Man, they're fat in here in town.
Mm-hmm.
Say no, can't nobody get them.
Yeah.
And they probably get fat.
You know, if you showed up here with the pellet gun, all these people in
Oh my
town,
goodness.
Oh my goodness.
and you started harvesting a bunch of these squirrels,
They don't
oh
have
my
a
gosh,
barbecue.
they'd have you lynched here pretty
Uh-huh.
quick because them's their baby squirrels.
Yeah.
You
Me,
know,
I'm
That
just
must
saying-
be why there's no barbecue grills or nothing here.
I'm
He
sitting there
was
thinking,
worried
it's like,
we'd eat
man, they make a
squirrel.
good little dinner.
barbecue them up.
Yeah. Fried squirrel and dumplings,
Are we gonna be like Forrest
Squirrel.
Gump here now?
Squirrel etouffee, squirrel
I
casseroles.
don't know if I've ate squirrel that many different ways. We
Squirrel
always just fried them with our kids.
Oh, now the jar's going down on us.
Uh-oh.
The 6-year-old.
The
The
6-year-old.
6-year-old.
Oh, that got her out.
She is.
She didn't have her nap today. Huh?
Yeah.
I didn't either.
I actually thought she was gonna fall asleep on the truck coming up here because she's all quiet and everything. No, she just got her headphones on until she pops up. It's like, did we magically teleport to Kansas? It's like, where have you been?
We've only been driving for like an hour.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
in my own little world.
She always is.
We went from hills to flat and corn.
So much corn.
I'm like, no, we're not in Kansas, and then we crossed the line. Now we're in Kansas.
Now we're in Kansas.
It's actually flatter here than what it is where we're at.
Yeah.
And we're farther into Kansas.
Ah,
But we come here and we're like, it's kind of flat here.
Camping Cage Free wants to know where we were at.
We're in Kansas.
Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Kansas.
I don't know the
Yeah,
actual
park.
name of this park.
Uh-oh. It's just because I haven't acknowledged
Oh,
it, so I was
okay.
going to sit there and go ding to ding.
Oh,
But I have to-
Lauren says, Dale and Nana, I'm watching the radar. You guys have about an hour.
Oh,
At our house,
We're here in Kansas.
because we're like an hour
Kansas.
south.
South of our house.
And yeah,
I mean, the clouds over there are getting dark.
30 miles to the east and 30 miles south.
The sun's going down.
But
Compared to like
About an hour.
Yeah.
we'll probably wait it out around here instead of going home.
She's not 6, she's 12.
Because from the sounds of it, once it kind of goes through, it'll be like the last system. It'll be like,
I'm pulling up Doug right now.
Oh.
What's going on?
Nana's pulling Doug.
Hey, Toto,
I'm
I think
telling
we're
you.
in Kansas.
I'm a little.
Right
if
now.
Doug wasn't married,
It is in Wichita right now.
I would be nervous.
That's way.
Wichita's 2 hours straight west of us.
How fast is it moving?
I don't know how fast it's moving.
See,
Special weather statements going on.
down where
everywhere.
we're normally from, we're just on the east side of Grand Lake. So all the bad stuff, it like
All right.
it hits Grand Lake, it kind of dissolves a little bit, fizzles
From
out,
this, it's showing.
and then it goes a little bit further east of us, and then it starts building back up, and that's where it starts dropping everything. Now, it's not saying nothing can't
We'll see
happen.
here.
We still get straight line winds and hail and stuff, but it's usually kind of fizzles out just enough that we miss the bad stuff.
So I shared the video on our channel today about the tornado damage
See,
that is like 3 weeks old. So some people that don't know that are like, oh my gosh, you guys
That's
just
what
had
she
a
did. We've come
guys
in to
just
watch
had a
while we was
storm.
watching it.
but like normally we have straight line winds, but this one is like, I showed everybody the evidence, like the north side of our property, all of the trees are going one direction. The south side, they're
Hey,
going
you
the
got a thumbs
opposite
up up there.
direction.
Mm-hmm.
You did a thumbs up.
Not when you mean to.
Not
though.
when you try.
Oh well.
Did you find the lollipop kids along the way? Well,
Ah.
do you count?
I'm so confused.
The
What's the
lollipop
Lollipop Kids? Did you ever watch Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
The lollipop
Oh.
kids. The
Yeah.
lollipop kids.
She's like, oh.
The Oompa Loompas?
Loop, loop, doo. Oh,
Everybody knows that.
They've made enough remakes of Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka.
Oh no, Tony Walsh says it's flooding again at their place.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tony.
Your son needs a
Your thumb
plum.
needs a plum.
Oh, goodness.
Now they're playing like tennis or pickleball or something over there across the way.
Looks like
Mhm.
tennis.
I don't know. Those don't look
Do
like
they play
tennis
pickleball
rackets.
with an actual pickle?
No,
Okay.
That'd be
I've never
messy.
heard of pickleball, so
I've heard of it, but I didn't know.
I thought it was like an old person tennis is what it was.
Hey, maybe I can play that.
It's like a
with real
combination of
people.
it's like a combination of tennis and,
Mhm.
and badminton
Well, I never was very good at that either.
and racquetball. I don't know.
I like lawn darts.
Lawn darts, the original OG lawn darts.
Uh-huh. The one where people could unalive themselves.
We're still here.
Yeah. I got it on my fingers and toes.
I never
Well,
had no helmet
These
to wear on
college
the
kids
bicycle either.
nowadays, they play a version of lawn darts with actual like darts, the
Mhm.
metal tip darts, except for you hold your adult beverage between your feet and then they sit in a big circle and they throw a dart, and if the dart stabs through the adult beverage, they have to drink that adult beverage.
Gosh.
So they'll show up to my work because I'm a college instructor, and some of them be limping and stuff because they've got holes through their legs and their feet
Oh, no.
from where the dart went through them.
Oh, and I
I'm
thought
like-
we did some stupid
I'm like,
things.
that has to be the
No.
dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
I've never heard of such a thing. That's crazy.
I'm like, what happened to wholesome games like quarters and stuff like
Right.
that? You know,
Spoons.
Pong. and-
spoons people get their
Now, my mom
fingers
almost
broke.
lost a toe playing spoons.
Yeah.
I lost a fingernail.
Oh, yeah. When they grabbed the spoon, she jumped and went, and the chair came up and right down between the two.
Oh.
It cut her sock.
Ow!
Goodness.
It also gets interesting when you have to substitute forks for spoons.
That's scary.
I don't even
We
remember.
laughed so hard. And it was winter time, and we had snow on the ground. We had a couple friends that come over, and we was all playing cards, and my dad cooked up the wood stove so hot we had to open up the windows. It was, yeah. And of course, then we all got to giggling so much that, yeah.
Camping Cage Free says pickleball is a contact sport once you get past 55.
Well, I think everything's a contact
I'm
sport
glad
once you
I'm
get
not
past
there
55.
We're not there. None of us are
None
there
of us
yet.
are there yet.
You're close. Mom.
Yay!
Not
Yeah.
that close.
You'd be able to
It's
tell
only
me what
5
it's
years.
like.
If I let you live that long.
Yeah, that's the reason why we have to wear glasses, because you know these old ladies all took advantage of us young,
Mhm.
innocent
Remember what
boys.
we said over
got
there? Y'all
snookered.
respect your elders.
Oh,
Oh.
Vacuuming is a contact sport.
No kidding.
Especially if your husband mouths off and you make contact with him with the vacuum hose.
Hey, there's Lori prepping for heaven.
says her
Hey, Lori.
PC's throwing hissy fits.
Oh no.
That's you every morning.
Anything electronic with Tina, she throws hissy fits because she don't,
Hey, I throw a good hissy fit though.
one of the things with
If
like
you're
the
doing something,
iPhones
do
and
it.
the red
Right.
dots, the notifications, she'll hand me your phone, do something that's like just red dots everywhere. Just like,
It's
Are
so
you one of those
Secure.
people?
I am.
She is.
I am that people.
Like she has some that have 1,000 notifications.
I'm pretty
Do
sure.
not.
Your
I'm pretty
mail.
sure that makes you out to be like, you've got to be like psycho.
like
You're like borderline serial killer if you don't silence all the notifications.
her app updates have app updates.
I cannot stand a red dot on my phone.
No.
It drives me crazy.
Yeah,
My
it drives me
phone.
nuts.
I don't even have my actual home.
It's like it kicks in my
You can't even tell
Oh,
if I have
oh.
notifications.
like,
They have
Yeah,
a
the OCD
OCD. That's the word.
takes
It doesn't
over.
pull up.
Like me, I have like
I was gonna go
Five.
OCD, but
yeah.
Well, that one doesn't have any.
That now stands for old
There's
people
no red
problems.
dots
yeah.
Um, but
See,
like,
there's not 1,000, only 519.
jeez, Louise.
Well, I have regular email, work email, and yeah.
So do I.
Well, that's like me. I've got like
Security bitch
5
over
different
You have
emails,
12 text messages.
and then like my Facebook,
That was
I've
a
got,
star
like,
morning notification.
5 or 6 different
Yesterday.
pages that I'm an administrator on,
Jan from
When
Wednesday.
did Jan message?
and it'll
Wednesday.
it'll show a notification, and you can't find it. It's like in the back tab of one of those other pages, like their Instagram or. Literally, I've spent days trying to figure out how to get rid of one before. Drives me up
Troy
the wall.
Sutton's here, guys.
Brother
Hey,
Troy,
how you doing?
what's
Hi,
up?
John.
Did I say hear you have a message from Jan?
Jan, if you're
Wednesday.
in here, I didn't get your message.
By the
till
way,
now.
Jan, she does not check her messages very well, so you're gonna have to like
should
just
have,
like bomb
3
her
or
with
4 of them.
texts and calls and stuff.
We're
She
looking
doesn't
at
answer.
her notifications. I'm like, you have 12 unread text messages.
I know, it drives me nuts. It's like so and so didn't message me back. I'm like, yeah, they did like a month ago. You just ignored it. That's why there's red dots there to draw you in to say, hey, stupid.
So if I
Only
text
2 missed
Tina,
phone
I
calls.
need to text you and say, hey, tell Tina to look at her text messages.
Yeah.
People done that before.
Let's have a cup of coffee. Says red dots are of the devil.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is true.
It's easier just to call Tina usually.
That
Oh
don't
my
always
gosh,
work
my phone
either.
rings.
Yeah, I usually have to call her desk.
I
at
remember
work.
back before, either my mom or my grandma called me one time because it was trying to get a hold of her to say something about me for something, and it's like,
Hey, but now let's hope she's not in here, but I could be. I'm not as bad as Sam. I know that there's no such thing as Wi-Fi minutes.
Wi-Fi minutes.
okay,
He had a coworker. He'll have to tell the story.
oh my gosh. So,
And I am not this bad.
sweetest lady, loved her to death. I used to work with her. She come in one morning and she's like, I'm having issues with my phone. And like, she can get her Wi-Fi would work at work, but she couldn't get it to work at home. She goes, it was working. And then she went on a vacation for a few days to come back, and she's like, I'm out of Wi-Fi minutes. I'm like, what? She goes, I'm out of Wi-Fi minutes. I was like, you don't have Wi-Fi minutes. I'm like, well, where's your router? What's that? Your modem, so where your internet comes in your house? I don't have one of those. Well, how do you have Wi-Fi? It's just because I had Wi-Fi minutes.
No, this isn't me. Like I said, I
Oh,
even
it's
knew
not you.
this
Okay.
wasn't.
I'm like,
I was like,
no, that's not how that works. Turns out at home, and she didn't realize that she was going from Wi-Fi to mobile data, driving around and stuff like that. No, she thought it was her Wi-Fi minutes. Turns out she was using her neighbor's Wi-Fi, and she was talking about, and she's one of those that she would lay down and fall asleep with Netflix and everything. So she was using her neighbor's Wi-Fi. Well, apparently when she left on vacation, they realized like, hey, our internet's working great now. So they locked it down so she wasn't using her Wi-Fi anymore.
and then she couldn't get back on the internet.
And so, yeah.
Did you look at her and say, you're so pretty?
I was like, oh, Sam, no.
See, Kevin kept cage freeze on my side.
On your side.
Mm.
I would say,
You're
remember,
not
you
the
married
person.
me, but we didn't have cell phones or nothing back then. So,
We were still
True.
using carrier pigeons.
yep.
Yeah.
2 tin cans and a string.
No, Mom and Dad's house was just across the yard, so I stepped out on the porch and yelled.
And
It worked.
speaking of which, that reminds me of another story. Because, with the old answering machines that people used to have, her mom would call and she'd be like, Teeny, pick up your phone, Teeny.
Until that.
And then when we switched to using cell phones, she never did quite comprehend the fact when you're leaving a voicemail, we can't hear it until we listen to the voicemail.
Ah!
She'd be in checking her voicemails because she used to actually kind of check that stuff every now and again. And you'd always know when her mom left one. It's like, Teeny, pick up your phone.
Dang. Thanks.
Love you, dear. Teeny.
You know what,
It's almost empty.
we had an answering machine for just a little while, which I hate answering machines. I hate leaving voicemails. But I got that honestly from my mother because she has the ultimate hate for it. So she would call our house and she'd be the answer machine pick up and she's like, "This thing is stupid. I hate leaving an answer. Why don't you answer your phone once in a while? Click, not bye, not nothing like that. I hate this stupid thing. Click." You knew it was mom.
That's what my mama would have done.
No, she went teeny.
You stop.
Teeny.
My mom still has a dinosaur flip phone.
Yeah.
I would if
Like-
I find one.
Like she doesn't have any, like, she can't get any kind of picture messages. It's a dinosaur flip phone.
Mhm.
But the problem with that is now she asks Nana all the time. She's like, "Hey, will you get on your phone and look up this antique thing and see how much it's worth? Will you look up this poster?" Because my mom is a junker. Like she goes and collects junk and sells at all these different places and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Well, now she's figured out she doesn't have it, but it's beneficial. But she's still not gonna have it. She just expects us to do it.
Well, she started working with me in January, and every day. Hey, could you get on your phone and Google this? I'm about ready to just start handing it to her, saying, "Here, this is how you do it. We'll find it yourself."
Mhm. Like my grandma when
Did you
she.
see what Lauren said?
Yeah, Lauren, you don't have to hurt yourself to answer the phone when I call.
Campy K-Tree respect the flip phone.
Big Valley.
says too. Our town was so small it didn't even have a payphone. Our town still has a payphone and a phone booth. Yes, it does.
Mhm.
Big Family
Super
Expedition
bad.
wants to know if you guys have plans for the rest of the weekend.
Actually, I have a baby shower, wedding shower, and housewarming party tomorrow.
All in one tomorrow.
All in one.
I'm going to be weed eating and cleaning up some brush. They
Are you
can go
not
do
You're
that.
going to.
We're
You're
just
going.
hoping we don't have to clean up storm damage again.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I mean, we haven't cleaned up enough of the other. We've just kind of got. We made it where we could mow the yard.
Your mom and I
Oh, listen.
worked our tails off cleaning up all the limbs out of the little bitty limbs out of the yard.
So my
I know
mom.
when it goes. Listen.
Our town is so small. We don't even have a
Dale
don't
goes to work, and his mom's used to working
She used to work like
all the time. Like
14, 15 hours a
from
day.
4 o'clock in the morning until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, she's used to working that.
So
Well, she doesn't work now that the summertime's here.
now she went to work with Nana at
And
the
it's
school
driving
district.
her
So
crazy, and she's bored.
she is not doing anything. Like they're off right now.
Mhm.
She literally doesn't know what to do with herself. Like
I love doing that.
I get 7 or 8 phone calls a day. She just
Dale goes
randomly
to work
showed
and
up
she just
to the
pops up at the house.
showed up to our house and got Nana out and was like, "Let's just pick up your yard." And they started picking up little bitty sticks and made a humongous bonfire and killed out part of my front yard. And,
She did.
and then wanted to start picking up rocks and like
Well, ours do.
Ours does too.
Mhm.
I swear there's a new rock out there every day.
Same.
hey, that party line deal. People talk about party lines. I grew up with a party line.
We did too.
Mhm.
It was awesome. You
Yeah.
gotta, because I was like young then. I was like that preteen age. It was pretty cool if you could pick up the party line and listen to
Or
the,
you could just talk
the
to
girl
them.
down the street talking to her boyfriend, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or
A cup of
all
coffee
the
said
old
our answering
ladies
machine
gossiping
was the
about
party line of
everything.
5 old women that were
Yep.
around us.
Well, it was funny because when I first started dispatching, some of the fire departments still had what they called fire phone. So they didn't have radios or pagers, and it was basically a party line created for the different people on the volunteer fire departments.
Oh, yeah.
And we'd call it out, and every now and again you get, "Hey, what are we doing this Saturday?" And it's like, get off the phone. There's a fire. So
Yep. Well, I actually lived in a part of Missouri, by the way, Missouri.
Missouri.
It's both,
It-
depending
the-
on what state you're
anyway, that I had a Missouri, okay, for the people with me, address.
from. Missouri.
I had a Kansas phone number, and I had the next huge town's zip code. So I was like in 3 different places, even though we were in one place.
Yeah.
And you'd give people your address when you were on the phone with them, and they're like, "But this is a Kansas number." And you're like, "But I'm in Missouri," and they just could not wrap their head around that.
So we have Knoll address, Pineville phone. Kids went to school in White Rock.
Dang.
And we live closest to Hiawassee, Arkansas.
Mhm.
It's funny.
That's crazy. Yeah, there you go, Mizzou.
Big Mo.
Accepted into
Parental control.
What?
Cameron says we didn't hang on the phone back in my day. Parental control. Mom said, "Go outside."
Yep.
What my mama would do. Go outside and do something.
Yep, we'd be outside until the street lights came on, and
We didn't have
We
street
didn't.
lights.
Yeah.
I didn't live in town.
We got the
We
move.
We didn't even have a yard
We
light.
never had
We do have yard lights.
We don't have a yard light right now.
It sucks when we don't have yard lights.
I put up a couple solar lights, and one of them quit working
Yeah.
last year because it has like so much dust and dirt on it.
They'll
That it
come on, they're really
fried
dim,
it.
but if there's something outside, they'll bright. Or if you walk in front of it, it'll get bright.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep, that's what we used to at the house. We do have a yard light, but
But there's a lot of trees in the way.
yeah, so we use some solar lights in different places until the dogs just keep setting them on and off to the where runs the batteries down.
Yeah.
Get
Well,
up
ours kept like, because like she said, when something goes by, it's got a motion. It activates to the brighter. Well, it kept going off one night, and she's like, "There is somebody out there. There is something out there. There's somebody out there." So I stood at the door with all the lights up in the house and watched. And here pretty soon, here come Peter Cottontail. And he went by, and boom, the light come on, and he looked up at it, and then he went back to eating out of our garden. I'm like,
Sweet.
we just gave him lights to eat up our garden.
Mm-hmm. Nighttime buffet.
yeah.
Oh my.
And she's in Canada.
What?
Oh yeah, you can't read.
No, I can't. I'll be like, you guys are, oh my, yada, yada, yada. I'm like,
Jennifer,
what?
that's just wacky. Wow, you got to read that.
You got to clue in the blind guy here.
Jennifer Ocean Homestead says, I have a Beverly Hills, California area code. I'm in Canada. Laugh out loud. I have U.S. unlimited everything for Canada, U.S., Mexico, and picked up my phone number. So when my location shows up on caller ID, I'll get better service. You know what that was?
I don't have a clue, but maybe they're watching us. Hi, if you're watching us.
Oh,
Right.
Eric growls at me because we drive down the highway and I try to get the truckers to wave at
I
me.
wasn't growling. So they're not going to way back. And guess what? How many way back?
They looked at me awful funny though. They
Well,
thought about
Why
it.
didn't you have your arm out the window doing the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you did when you was riding in the back of the truck when you was a kid, or if you had we had the, what is that called, the station wagon. You're sitting in the back, just roaming around in the back.
Hanging out the back window of the station
Yeah.
wagon.
We always,
Exactly.
my grandparents had the old Chrysler cars and they had like the back dash. And that was,
Yeah.
me and my little brother always fought to ride up on that. Going back to, because my great grandmother, my grandpa's mom lived in Springfield. So we had,
Yeah.
one of us would go ride on the way up there, back there, and then the other one ride back. And
I always liked when Outlaw Country come on the station because the speakers were made in that, and it would
Mhm.
vibrate it.
Yeah.
Clyde at Let's Have a Cup of Coffee said we had a rabbit eating my wife's gardenias, but it ended today.
So you're gonna have
Rabbit
fried
stew?
rabbit or rabbit stew.
So in a roundabout way, you're still eating those vegetables.
Hey, that means you're just a second-hand vegetarian.
That is true.
Well, it was eating her gardenias, not gardenias.
It's still a
It's still
Still
vegetation.
eating the vegetation, yeah. Just sneak and listen in on the party line.
My phone just told me it's time to stand up.
Mine almost there. It says almost had it.
Yep,
Oh,
mine's doing the
man.
same thing.
I turned that off. Who
I
needs that kind of hate in your life? I don't need that
watch.
kind of negativity.
I don't
in
know
my
if I
life.
don't stand up, then I won't be able to later at all.
Don't you tell me what to do.
That's just because you're getting old.
You are pretty old.
Ooh.
We're gonna throw him out of the truck halfway back.
I like that you
I got
admit
the
what I
keys.
just said.
Wait. Negative.
I did have the keys.
And now we've got the keys.
Ooh,
The key.
keep
The
it up,
key.
buddy.
Yeah,
Keep
the
it
only
up.
key fob was like $200 to replace.
Lori
Isn't that
Lori said she
ridiculous?
used to do the horn honking deal when walking down the road to the big trucks.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
They're just not as friendly anymore. Now, every now and then there is some.
well, it's because a lot of the big over the road truck drivers, unlike James, are not from here. A lot of them are foreign. They don't even know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're some obscene gesture.
Yeah.
What'd you just do to me?
Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's like the CB. Like I grew up with, we didn't have cell phones when I was in high school. We had CBs.
Did you ever play
Like,
CD tag?
yeah, so I had I may or may not have played CB tag, stuff like that. But you know, all the big trucks had CBs. Nowadays, hardly any of the big trucks have CBs. Like, it's just a thing of the past. I mean,
Yep.
You feel that cool air?
no, I don't.
All of a sudden, that feels.
I'm
feeling
sweating.
Cool air. That's good.
Why are
Yeah,
you so
actually.
sweaty? I was watching Cops.
I was just a young whippersnapper back then. Lori says.
Yeah, it does feel like the temperature just all of a sudden just kind of
It
dropped
did.
a little bit.
I'm not that.
She felt a raindrop, but
I'm not that connected to my environment.
I didn't know I was, but I guess I am.
we had CB for years
Evelyn
too.
had CB for years. Yep.
Yeah, I
did
used to keep
too.
CB in all my vehicles.
Yeah, there was a base station at the house, and we all had one. And I'd be in town, and I'd be like, you know, holler back, tell mom that I was headed home from, you know, cruising the town.
The pickup I had, it was radio and it didn't work, but the CB did. And I was going to see a buddy of mine going to college in Raleigh. And that's the only thing I had to listen to was the CB all the way up there and back. So,
Yeah, I had all the uppers and lowers and tweaked and peaked. And,
Lincoln Park.
Dyer
Mm.
family says, I still have CBs. They're just in a garage on the shelf.
yeah,
They don't work as good.
I'm
there.
actually half tempted to put one back in my truck. It was too much fun.
It's Lincoln Park.
Well, he thought about putting one in the house too, to have one at the house and one in his truck.
I think I still got, I can't remember if I sold the one I had or not, because I used to have one in the box for years I bought, and I just never got
Is it
around
in
to
the
putting it in.
closet?
I think so.
You sold it.
Okay.
Now on our watches, Dale can be at work in Fort Scott, and I can be at home, and
We
I can
turned
talk to him on
sideways.
walkie-talkie.
Hey, we did that last time too. Remember?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, and I can talk to him on the walkie-talkie.
I don't remember how I fixed it the last
Go
time.
to the
You ever
go to
use
the
that?
3 settings.
No. Walkie-talkie on watches?
There you go. That was all it took.
Hey guys, sorry.
You
Hope
might
I
have,
didn't make anybody dizzy.
you might have to flip or lock
Now
your
it's unavailable.
phone.
I have to. That's just kind of weird.
Right there.
Yeah, so we have the walkie-talkie on our
If you both have them on.
Available.
on
Yeah.
our phones
Well, ain't that cool?
or our watches, and when we very first got them, it was like this fun tool up the wall. Oh, you just made something go bad up there.
Instead of hitting the walkie-talkie
we went
button.
black there.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. We're
Oh,
back.
we're back.
Okay.
Stand
Quit messing
by.
with stuff.
I was pushing buttons.
And Nana showed me how to use walkie-talkies.
Well, since you know how to do it now, I guess I'll turn it back on my watch.
We don't know why it turned around. It did it all on its own.
Mm-hmm.
I said 2 weeks ago when we was at Palm de Terre, it did that too. We
Yeah.
was talking this way.
Yeah, it went squirrely on me.
It's all the squirrels here in the park.
Could be.
Oh, Dyer's talking about call number on the CB. That was ham radio.
Mm-hmm.
with call numbers. Of course,
Yeah.
we were on CB, so we just like,
James Hall says, I hate it when my electronics do whatever they want to do.
hey, we know, bud.
Yippers.
Tell me about it.
Snap, she says.
You know, that's like we have a Roku at the house, and you know, Roku has its own little remote, and the rooster and his little hen, his girlfriend,
Little things hanging on here.
their little puppy,
It's cute.
decided the other night that our Roku remote was his new chew toy. So you know how hard it is to change like channels and stuff when the remote doesn't? Yeah, like there's no more like buttons on it. It pulled all the buttons out and chewed them up and stuff. So there's just like a printed circuit.
Download the Roku remote on your phone, and then you can use that.
That's
what
Nana
I
did
did.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do it. I don't need another app on my phone. I got too many right now.
And then you
Me
can put it on your
too.
watch. You can use your watch to run it.
No, Dyer says, no, you had to have a call number on the CB back in the 70s.
Oh.
You wouldn't know nothing about that.
I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Me neither.
Babies. They're
I wasn't-
babies.
I wasn't hatched until the end of the 70s.
Man.
I was 76 for me, so
Year after for me.
74.
73.
3 decades.
But it's
before
November
me.
of 73. So, yeah. It was close to 74.
That's 3 decades before me.
Yeah, my
I was not 30 when I had you.
About
I was
About.
28.
close enough.
It was old enough.
old enough to know
Should
better.
know.
uh-huh.
Sorry, dear.
I guess
Love
we was
you.
actually going to wait another year.
Last
on
we
it.
checked,
I
it was his
know,
fault.
right?
Last we
That's
checked.
enough. Oh.
So
Anybody need a child?
we'll donate
She has a job
a puppy and a kid.
She does work.
and has a car.
Yeah.
And a car.
But does she do dishes?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, well, we got 2 of them at our house. We don't need another one.
Uh-huh.
She
Because
does
we
go
don't
buy
own a
groceries.
dishwasher at our
I
house.
like buying groceries.
Our dishwasher at our house is known as a Nana model.
James Hall says, I'm a 66 model. Dyer Family Farm says, I'm a 60s.
I'm an 01. I'm a 2000.
She was born in 2001.
Yep.
And the end of it.
Yeah, October.
Yeah.
Nope.
I love when old people talk about the dates and everything. They're like, in 1906,
You're not one, Mom.
in 19 and 7 of 7.
That's okay. Your brother's a double.
Lori
R,
says, I'm from the 50s.
Woo. So my dad was born 54.
I have not a clue.
Let's have
I
a
can
cup
tell
of
you when-
coffee. Says 69.
I can tell you when my mom and dad graduated high school.
My daddy graduated in 1957.
I can tell when you graduated. I'm being
For heaven. 1906.
So Dad was a 39 model. Mama was a 44.
James has kids almost as old as some of us.
Damn. That is 10 years away from me. Not almost.
Just one decade. 2 minutes.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes left here.
Rebecca's a 61
Oh, 1 minute.
model.
Hey, y'all. You know what's on tonight? Chilling with the Gillums.
Better make sure you're there. 'cause
Better
we
make
will
sure.
be.
I'll do the dance. I don't know if I can do it very well.
Dyer Family Farm says, did Dale just call me old? Dale, did you just call him old?
Oh,
No, I didn't call you old, Jack. Mm-mm.
So,
But I will say, you might be more experienced than I am.
but yep. So,
in 1863.
Cross
Just
eyes.
kidding. Oh no!
The sword I have was Nathan.
Almost had it.
Oh.
You almost had it. Hey, y'all, before you leave, make sure and give a thumbs up.
please.
And make sure and share out all of their stuff. Watch their playlist. Let's get them
Can't do that one.
get
Get
them
them
their
to-
1K and get
and their
them
watch
their
hours.
watch hours.
Can't do nothing.
And we really appreciate you guys being here. Dale, Nina, we thank you guys so much. For
No, thank
Well,
you.
thanks for having us.
And
We
this has
had a
been good
blast.
time.
Yes.
And y'all need to do what we're going to do and get over to chilling with the
Go
Gilliams.
over the Gillums.
So we'll see y'all there now.
As Jan would say, bye now.
Bye bye now.
No, get on out of here. Get.